Hey everyone, John Jackson here with Pro H Paintball. Today I'm going to show you how to set up your brand new HK Army SABR Paintball gun. Alright, so when you get your SABR in, it's going to come in a nice little box like this. Got a little diagram on the back. You're going to open it up, a nice little parts kit. So you're going to need those parts kit. You're going to need to set that out to the side here in a second. Go ahead and pull your paintball gun out and go ahead and pull your barrel out of the package. You're good to go. So nice little package. Nice little diagram, so if you're ever curious where parts and pieces go, you've got it there. Go ahead and set this aside. All right, so you want to go ahead and screw the barrel on here. And it's just gonna screw on really easy. And inside your kit here, you're gonna have a barrel sock. This is basically a protective device that if you accidentally pull the trigger, once you have paintballs in there, it doesn't fire out. So take your barrel sock out. I usually recommend to tie a knot in the end of it here. So this way you don't lose everything. It's kind of annoying, but go ahead and tie the knot here. Just like that. This is a little push button release, and you want to go ahead and slide your barrel inside there and pull this across the back. Some people will hang this like really loose on the gun. It doesn't do you any good. If you accidentally pull the trigger and fire paintball in here, it needs to be tight. So that way it does that the whole time. Alright, so once you've got that set up, next I'd recommend go ahead and put your hopper on. So this is called your feed neck here, and there's a small screw that tightens and loosens up your feed neck. So we're going to take that. This is a 3mm Allen wrench. It's going to come with your kit. If you don't have a kit or you're buying this used, it's 3mm. And you want to kind of loosen that up a little bit. And then I'm going to take my hopper, and shove it in there just like that, and you're good to go. The lid is going to face towards the back of the gun. Sometimes you'll see it in the front, but it's just somebody doing it a little bit different. You want to snug this up. I'm not going to over tighten this at all because you want to be able to get your hopper out in between games if you need to clean it or you have some debris in there, something like that. So you want it where it's snug, but it's not going to fall out. So just a little tight in there. There we go. So it's not really going to move on its own, but I can still move it if I really want to. So good to go there. Okay, so we have a barrel sock, our barrel, hopper. I don't have any paintballs or anything in here yet. And I want to go ahead and cock this gun back. So this is your bolt system here. So you want to cock that back, and I'll show you it again. So when I fire and I pull the trigger, it's going to go forward. So I want to go ahead and cock it back there. The purpose of that, it releases the pressure or releases the tension on the valve system here. So that way when you air it up, it doesn't leak when you first air it up. So if you ever air up your paintball gun and it's leaking down the barrel, typically you want to go ahead and cock your gun back first because it takes a spring tension off there. So it's pretty easy to understand. You do have a safety on the left-hand side, so I would recommend to go ahead and push that. So we've done barrel sock, barrel, hopper, tighten it up, cock it back. And we're going to take our HK Army 48-3000 paintball tank. It does have a little bit of air in there. And we're going to go ahead and screw it in. So usually I would recommend to point the gun down to the ground and do that. But for the video, I'm going to just show you here. I'm just trying to line it up. And I'm not having to force this in at all. Just slowly tighten it up. And you can hear it air up here in a second. Just a little bit. And I'm going to snug it up. Again, I'm not really putting all my pressure, all my strength into the tighten this bottle up. You want it most of the way in until it gives you a little resistance and you can stop. If for some reason you don't have it screwed in all the way, the gun won't fire correctly. But that is your basic setup of your HK Army SABR paintball gun. If you guys have any questions, comment below. I'm trying to think anything else I might miss here. Oh yeah, here's your velocity adjuster here in the back. So this is what actually adjusts the speed of the paintball. So when you go out to the paintball field, if you need to adjust it, it's going to be back there. Other than that, let's go ahead and give it a couple fires. So I'm going to push the safety off. It's going to actually, so I can feel the nub on the left-hand side and pull the trigger. And you're all set. Put it back on safety. All right, guys, like I said, any questions, let us know. Otherwise, you're all set, ready to go paintball. Thank you guys for watching.